In a world where every company talks about trust and cooperation, there is an uncomfortable truth. If these things were already standard, we wouldn't need to talk about them at all. Yet here we are, still learning what leadership truly means. Because leadership is not about being in charge. Leadership is about taking care of the people in your charge. What leadership actually is? When we're new in our careers, we're judged only on one thing. How good are you at your job? Organizations train us for tools, systems, and processes, and if we perform well, we get promoted. But then suddenly, we are promoted into leadership. Not because we're good at leading people, but because we were good at doing the job. And nobody teaches us how to lead. That's why so many organizations end up with managers, not leaders. Responsibility, not status. A true leader gives all credit away when things go right, takes all responsibility when things go wrong, stays late to help someone who is struggling, says, try again instead of taking over, absorbs pressure instead of passing it down. Leadership is not a title. It is a daily practice, a skill, a muscle. A story. Grand Horizon versus City Crown Hotel. I once stayed at a hotel called Grand Horizon in Singapore. It wasn't the luxury rooms or the decor that made it special. It was the people. Every good morning felt genuine. I met a barista named Arjun. He was warm, energetic, and genuinely happy to serve. I asked him, "Do you like your job?" Without hesitation, he said, "I love my job." Why? Because throughout the day, managers from any department walk by and ask, "How are you doing? Do you need anything to do your job better?" The same Arjun also worked at another hotel across town, City Crown Hotel. There, managers only walked around to catch mistakes. So at City Crown, he kept his head down and just tried to get through the day. Same person, two different environments. The difference is not the people, it's the leadership. Empathy, the missing skill. Typical corporate conversation sounds like this. Your numbers are down for the third quarter. You need to fix this or we'll have to reconsider your role. That is a lack of empathy. Empathy sounds like this. Your numbers are down for the third quarter. Are you okay? Is something going on outside of work? How can I support you? Behind every performance dip is a human storyline. A sick child, a difficult relationship, a family crisis. Stress, anxiety, or burnout empathy is caring about the human, not just their metrics. Millennials are not the problem. Everyone talks about the millennial problem, but the real issue comes from four factors: parenting, being told they're special without earning it; technology, dependency on dopamine from screens and apps; impatience, a life built on instant gratification; environment, workplaces that treat people as resources, not humans. They aren't entitled by nature, they're shaped by the systems around them. The technology trap dopamine, the chemical behind pleasure and reward, is triggered by alcohol, nicotine, gambling, social media, smartphones. Our phones keep us hooked. Every buzz, notification, and message releases dopamine. Try this. If I simply hold my phone while talking to you, even without checking it, you don't feel like the most important person in the room. This is what we do unconsciously to our friends, families, and colleagues. Young people are not weak or spoiled. They're dealing with a chemical addiction that we handed to them, and slowly, it's replacing real human connection. Impatience. I want impact now. This generation grew up with everything on demand. One-tap shopping, instant streaming, instant messaging, swipe-based dating, immediate feedback. So they start to expect careers and relationships to work the same way. But life doesn't work like an app. Career fulfillment, love, impact, these are not instant downloads. They are built slowly through effort, patience, and persistence. You don't find impact. You build it over years. The worst of all, the corporate environment. We take bright, driven, idealistic young people and place them into systems that prioritize quarterly numbers over long-term people, normalize layoffs as a strategy, promote fear and internal competition, punish mistakes instead of learning from them, celebrate short-term wins over long-term values. And then we wonder, why don't they feel loyal? Why are they disengaged? In these environments, nobody feels safe enough to say, I made a mistake. I need help. I'm overwhelmed. I don't understand this. Because saying that feels risky. So people learn to hide, pretend, and fake confidence. Empathy plus perspective equals true leadership. Empathy means, I won't assume I know your story, but I'm willing to listen. Perspective means recognizing that there are two types of games: finite games, known players, fixed rules, a clear winner and loser. Example, a football match. Infinite games, known and unknown players, changing rules, no finish line. Examples, business, life, relationships. Business is an infinite game. There is no final winner. Some companies like North Star Tech, Evermart Retail, or Roadway Motors succeed over decades, not because they beat everyone in a single year, but because they stay true to a purpose, keep improving, invest in their people. Think in decades, not quarters. They don't obsess over being number one today. They obsess over staying relevant, useful, and trusted tomorrow. Final message. If you want to be a great leader, start with empathy. Ask, are you okay? Before, why are your numbers down? Think long term. Play the infinite game, not the quarter-to-quarter game. Care about people, not just performance. Create psychological safety. Make it safe to say, I need help. Compete with who you were yesterday, not with everyone else. Leadership isn't about winning. Leadership is about ensuring that the people around you can be at their natural best. Thank you for watching. If this message resonated with you, share it with someone who needs to hear it.